Hello, dear people. Let me introduce you to yet another forgotten mystery. The mysteries of the village of Kirovo. Locals have heard incredible stories from their mothers and grandmothers about giants, aliens, and dragons. They are said to have lived together in peace more than 70 years ago. In the most mystical Strandzha village, Kirovo, only 14 people live today. Every single one of them has heard incredible stories from their mothers and grandmothers about giants, aliens, and dragons seen in their village. There is no resident of Kirovo who does not know about the glowing spheres above the village that appeared 4 days in a row, or about strange beams of light coming from the sky. Right next to the Kirovo sign there is a wide open meadow. It is precisely there that locals claim they saw a UFO in 1990. Kirovo is a village wrapped in mystery, and mystery lurks from every corner. The story of strange and unbelievable events that took place here, in the heart of the Strandzha Mountains, began more than 70 years ago. According to the people of Kirovo, in the past their ancestors lived together with a special race of humans, giants, whom they called Aleni, the deer, because they were as fast and strong as forest deer. Locals placed the stress on the first vowel, due to their distinctive Strandzha dialect. Some even pronounced the name of these strangers as Aline, or perhaps aliens. People also called them engineers. They were nearly 3 meters tall and worked high up in the mountains. They were extracting something or digging, and then they disappeared just as mysteriously as they had appeared. They were friendly, and proof that they were not a fantasy is the cemetery near the village, where 3-meter-long graves should still be present, seen by many. They are now overgrown with bushes and hard to find, but such cemeteries exist elsewhere too, again in Strandzha, between the villages of Bogdanovo and Vershilo. Everyone knows about them there. The locals say the giants, deer, and the people of Kirovo lived together peacefully more than 70 years ago. Today it seems unbelievable to the locals, but they conclude, if it is spoken about, then there must be something to it. What exactly it was, we do not know, but this is what we have heard, and this is what we pass on. The deer did not get sick, but they had one Achilles heel. They had a very fragile bone structure and died easily. If one of them tripped in a blackberry bush, he would fall and break his neck. That is why in the other 2 villages they called them Kupinkovci, Aus, bramble people, and accordingly, Kupinkovski cemeteries. Whether they were aliens, they do not dare to speculate, but they assume that the appearance of unidentified, glowing objects in the village may be connected to them. Glowing objects above the meadows. 20 years ago, my uncle and his friend were gathering hay late in the evening and stacking it, says Georgy Manov, now a pensioner who worked for many years as the village postman. Suddenly, a beam of light descended from the sky. The 2 of them walked toward it with their pitchforks, but the beam moved to another place. Each time they approached it, the strange glowing beam ran away. In the end it moved farther away, and they never understood where it came from. Others observed a glowing object above the cemetery in 1990. In broad daylight around noon on the 5th, the Feldshir Pavel Boychev saw a huge glowing sphere above the cemetery. He called several people, and everyone watched the glowing orb hover above the cemetery. It stayed there for 30 minutes and then disappeared. It appeared 4 mornings in a row at the same time. Each time it stayed for half an hour. On the 5th day, people gathered courage and went to wait for it at the cemetery. But the sphere never appeared again. And the explanation is that the giants who worked high in the mountains were beings from elsewhere. When they finished their work, they died, and the flying saucers came to erase their traces. Or they had someone here to collect them. That is what we know from our grandmothers. That is how they told it to us, explains Georgy Manov. After the hovering of the flying sphere above the cemetery, the villagers saw that one of the graves had collapsed, that of a woman who had been nun during her lifetime. But the last strange thing that happened was different from the appearance of satellites. The then mayor of Kirovo, Kralev, suddenly began speaking in some strange language. He spoke, sang, recited, but did not know what the spoken words meant. I heard him personally. The language sounded somewhat like Arabic, but neither he could explain what he was saying. Manov says, before becoming mayor, Kralev had been the director of the Historical Museum in Burgas. Scientists from the Bulgarian Academy of Sciences, ABAN, came and took notes upon hearing the language, but that was all. After the mayor passed away, this story also began to be passed down from generation to generation. For the surrounding villages in Strandzha, the mysteries told by the people of Kirovo about UFOs are nonsense. Even their neighbors from Galiamo Bukovo find the stories about aliens unrealistic, and many openly mock them. Such are the Bulgarians. They do not believe. But there is something that everyone in the mountains has heard for years from their ancestors, and which is no less strange. These are the stories about dragons and dragon brides. No one laughs at them, but they are considered pure folklore. The dragon house near Kirovo, after Kirovo, on the road to the border village of Belavrin, hidden among bushes and trees, there is one of the best preserved dragon houses in Bulgaria, the so-called dolmens. These are vertically placed stones, covered by another stone on top. Near Kirovo, the dolmen consists of 3 parts. Stories about dragon brides in the region are abundant, also heard from grandmothers, grandfathers, and neighbors. Ivan Ivanov was born in the village of Bogdanovo, but now lives in Kirovo and is one of its 14 residents. He says that if a dragon fell in love with a girl or bride, only she could see it. But the old people knew a way to separate them and save her. They would sit with her on the village square, and when the dragon appeared, she would tell them. They would quickly bring a cart and place it across its path so as to block it. In this way, for some mysterious reason, the dragon could not pass or reach the girl, gave up, and disappeared forever. Now the small population of Kirovo is waiting for newcomers, but not aliens, tourists. On the great Christian holiday Dimitrovdan, in the local church dedicated to Saint Demetrius, people, both tourists and those initiated into the mystery of life, come to the Kurban ritual feast in honor of the saint. The meadows fill with caravans and tents. The fields are equipped with cameras and telescopes. The locals share stories and secrets with visitors, and if you are lucky, they may even show you artifacts, for example, a giant's bone, a tooth, or some ancient tablet. The people are hospitable, but they are gradually decreasing in number. Hopefully, over time, the truth will not sink into oblivion.